Welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you, and welcome to the Leela virtual stage. So, in reality, I am in my apartment in my bedroom in Oakland, California, but in our hearts, we are on the Exit Theater stage. So, this is a picture of our beloved Exit Theater, which we hope to be back in soon, soon. But for now, we're going to be coming into your living room, your bedrooms, your homes, your computers, and connecting with you that way. So thanks so much for being here. A little bit about Leela. So my name is Jill Eichman. I'm the artistic director of Leela, and my husband and I were a mom and pop theater company, and we are just so excited to present live improvisational theater to you through the online platform. So we have three groups for you this evening, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit in reverse order in just a moment. But just as a reminder, tonight is entirely free. This is free entertainment for you on your Saturday night. If you're able to give a few little extra dollars, I know we're all in hard times this time, but it will help us, anything that you can spare as we reopen safely. It will help us to do so when it's able to do so. So thank you in advance. You can go to our leela-sf.com/donate and donate any amount that you're able to. That would be very helpful. Thank you. So now I'm going to talk about our groups this evening. So tonight we are kicking off our spring season of 2021. And our last group this evening is a duo, a very beloved duo in the Leela community that has been on our stage for many, many years. And they each started before coming to San Francisco. Nicole Odell, who's a faculty member, she trained in LA at Second City, and Christy Young, who came here from Chicago and trained at IO. And together they come together with just beautiful wit and funny and character. And we both just love them so much. So Chris DeYoung, also a faculty member, and Nicole Odell are Odell and DeYoung. So that'll be our last group this evening. Our second group this evening is another beloved improv group, been here with us for many, many years. They started in our PI program and were directed by Diana Brown. And now they're like a really fancy indie group performing like all over the world now, because you can do that online. Still coached and directed by Diana Brown. And they will be taking a hobby or pastime, a favorite of yours, and turning that into like a fun mockumentary exploration of these quirky relationships and characters. So they are the professionals. So now our first group, I am so pleased to bring to the stage. They have been training in our online improv levels training program at Leela, and this will be their first show together as a group. In our training program, we don't do a show until level 4. So these are our fancy level 4 grads, and they're going to be performing the classic improvisation long form named after Armando Diaz, the Armando from Improv Olympics. So they're going to be doing an exploration of monologues and scenes and games, and they will need a word for your inspiration. So I'm going to announce them, and they'll come on and pick that word, or I'll pick it for them, and then they're going to shout out loud which word. So go ahead and get typing, audience, as I introduce Loops and Snowflakes.
Hey y'all, my name is Reggie and I am a loop because I got so much fruit up in here. Yes.
I am Joseph and I'm a snowflake because I love the month of December.
Hi, I am Tanya, and I'm definitely a loop because snowflakes are just too cold.
Hi, I'm Kritika. I'm a snowflake because every snowflake is beautiful and unique, just like me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mike. I'm a loop because my mind is constantly going around in circles.
And hi, everyone. I'm Lauren. I'm a loop because growing up, I loved roller coasters. And with that, we are Loops and Snowflakes. Woo! So thank you to the audience tonight for giving us the word flip-flop. With that, we're going to start with our first monologue.
So flip-flop. makes me think of sandals. And when I think of sandals, I think of the time when I was in my 20s and I had these friends who wore flip-flops and sandals all the time. And I used to wear them during the summertime. And I used to wear them actually when I started working at a place where it had a more informal dress code, I would wear flip-flops into the office. This was uh, maybe in the late 80s. And I loved doing that. It gave me this sense of freedom. And I learned how to walk in flip-flops. There's really a trick to walking in flip-flops. You know, you have to kind of control it with your front two toes, and you grasp it, and the flip-flops make this floppy noise as you walk. And I just loved wearing flip-flops. And I lived in a place that was hot. I lived in the Midwest in the summertime, but I couldn't wear flip-flops in the winter because it was too cold. So flip-flops for me kind of symbolized freedom, freedom to wear whatever the heck I wanted to, including in the office space.
Marge, the heater is broken and we need to do something about it. I don't know how much longer I can work here like this.
I know, Dan. I wish they would get it fixed. I mean, it's just a heater, right?
It is just a heater. I mean, we work so hard here in the office and technology. You know, we are there making sure that the internet is working day in and day out. And the least they could do is just turn on the heater a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we are making shoes for the internet age, and they can't even think that heaters are important for the employees. How cheap.
It's very, very cheap. You know what? Okay, Marge, listen up. I have an idea. I think we should leave. We should quit together. I've had enough of this. What do you think? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. You know, yeah, I'm with you. You know, but I don't want to flip-flop or anything, but I really like this job.
What? Are you kidding me? But we've been complaining about this job for the past year. And now you're going to desert me?
So it's just here, right? I mean, yeah, okay, we're a little cold. Here, you can take my sweater.
Thanks.
See, when you wear a sweater to work, it's not that bad.
But Marge, you know what? Listen up. You know, this sweater, I got to say, is really cold comfort, given the fact that we've been talking about leaving for so long, and I thought you were going to leave with me. I thought we were going to go explore what the world has to offer to finally be free.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Let's quit.
I'm ready. Okay. But in order for us to quit, we have to go into the boss's office and we need to moon him together. All right?
What? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. 1,
1, 2, 3.
Get it. Sneaker or sandal, sneaker or sandals.
I think
What the hell am I doing?
the sandals look really good on you, Cheryl. Like they really flatter your feet.
Are you sure, Margaret? I don't know. I feel like I have kind of like a box foot going on.
Oh, no, you have like a really slender, like a roller coaster, you know? It just like goes, which would like, you know, it's so smooth, so graceful, even how you carry yourself and how you walk.
Ooh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Keep the compliments coming.
Well, you know, and your hair is just this like rich, dark oak color. And I don't know, it just would be so soft to touch, you know?
Ooh, are you flirting with me?
Oh,
Oh, man. Okay, I need you to help me with something.
uh-huh.
I'm serious. you and I are going to go to this college party here at UCLA. We're freshmen, right? So it's like a huge deal.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I don't know like truly what to wear. The compliments are amazing, but sneakers or sandals? What do you think?
Again, I like the sandals. I
Mhm.
mean, are there going to be any frat party games? I know that's kind of popular, and so we want to be able to run well. So can you run well in your sandals, or do you need to wear the sneakers to be able to run well?
I mean, you're right. I probably should just wear my sneakers because we don't know what's going to happen at that party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to like run out the door.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I heard Carrie had to do last week. It was.
I She's freaking crazy. Oh my God. Remember when she downed like 7 tequila shots and then she stood upside down and threw up twice?
Oh my gosh.
That poor girl.
And then, I mean, you had 10 that night. So,
And I always thought I was a lightweight, but apparently I'm not.
I mean, we can pregame right now. I have this
Oh.
like extra large shot glass you can use. So we can take turns with it.
Oh, cool. I've got this like really cute little thing that I stole from my mom. I can totally put like some vodka in here.
Ooh,
Okay.
very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay, I've got the vodka. Here, give me your glass.
Okay. All right. Here you go. Thanks. Thanks. Nice. Okay, cool. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
1,
3,
2, 3.
Oh. Whew.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Lucas? Look, Lucas is here. You want a shot?
Hey.
Yeah, why not? Give me a shot.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we're pre-gaming.
Yeah, Lucas. Woo!
Lucas, 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 Lucas.
Wait, people are drinking here?
Girl, yeah. Who wants
Okay.
more?
All right, here's my
I took-
glass.
Nice. I took this from my dad's cabinet after he left my mom. Nope.
Yes, college!
Oh my God. Wait. The seniors are over there.
God.
What do we? I mean, I'm a little tipsy. I think I've had like 9 shots.
I'm a little tipsy too.
I don't think I can.
I think we should at least say hi to the seniors.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's Derek. He's so hot. Hi, Derek.
Hey, Derek. Hi, Derek.
Oh my God, Derek. Oh man.
Also, you know,
Oh, he's terrified of us. I need more liquid courage.
Oh my
Hey, you
God.
two, what's up? Do you guys want some liquid courage? There's like really hot seniors here.
okay.
Look, would you? You guys are totally cool. I think. I mean, we're cool enough to hang out with you. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Someday, when you become a sophomore,
Mhm.
you will learn to find courage in other ways.
Oh,
That's deep.
that's really
tequila.
That's
deep.
really deep.
We're on vodka right now, but tequila will be the next level, right?
Ah! Tequila! Oh my God, you guys. Can someone hold my hair?
Oh my God.
Edit.
More shots! Ah!
I thought that life on the beach was just sitting on wearing flip-flops and lying in the sun every day. You didn't tell me, Padua, that this is not what it's all about.
Yeah, it's not about that, Dan. You got to make sure that you pack all the things when you're making a picnic. You got to plan your picnic, and then you got to ensure that your kids are taken care of when you're away on picnic. Maybe because I've been doing all the work and you never really realized it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I never realized that you do all the work. I'm a terrible husband. You should divorce me.
Oh, no, I need, divorce is a big word. It will just help me if you help around a little bit. I mean, I like your sense of freedom and everything, but a little help would be nice.
I'm caught in a moral dilemma. I love the freedom of flip-flops and the beach, but the responsibility required to keep you as a wife is kind of runs contrary to my desire for freedom.
What? Runs contrary to the desire for your freedom?
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome so much to couples counseling. As you know, I received an email from both of you talking about some of the troubles that you're having, where one partner really values its freedom and the other partner feels like they're not being supported. So let's go ahead and talk about that and how it makes us feel. Dan, go ahead.
I feel deeply constrained by my need to be taken care of by my wife.
Deeply constrained. Ask him about the time when we went on a picnic and he didn't pack anything. How was that constraint?
I see. And your response, Dan?
I thought I looked pretty good in the flip-flops.
That's a very interesting response to what your partner just said. In what ways, Dan, do you think you can support her?
I need to be a better husband. I totally understand that. Yeah, I'm not
very
doing
powerful.
enough. Yeah. I think I should start maybe packing lunches.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Practical is always better than theory. And Maggie, what about you? What are some ways that you can support your partner during some of these difficult times?
Well, I'm already supporting, but I don't know. I can let him pack lunches when he asks me to. When he asks nicely, I can let him pack lunches. So let me be clear, okay? I let him pack lunches all the time. But sometimes I know that the way he packs is not the right way for us. So I pack lunches, but I can let him pack.
How do you feel about that, Dan?
I didn't know I wasn't packing the lunches the right way.
Fascinating.
You look really cute on the beach. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, that's lovely.
So you mean me, right? Not her, right?
I've never seen her on the beach.
What?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to write that down, put that under your insurance.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you all so much for the session. We are out of time. That will be $555. Yes, $550. Insurance does not cover this. You do have a coupon. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Monologue. So one of the last times I was at the beach, I went there to meet an old coworker. So I go to the surfboard rental shop because we decided we were going to surf. I had only surfed maybe like 3 times in the past, but I felt like an expert at that point in time. So I go to the shop to rent my surfboard and I carry it down. It's in Santa Cruz. And we went to this place called, I think it's called Pleasure Point. And it's basically all cliffs. So you have to find some route a little bit further off to kind of go down the stairs and get down. And so my friend and I are in the water and we're kind of paddling out to the break because we want to catch some waves. And it was a really nice sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. And at some point, the waves get higher and higher. And I lose track of him. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere in the distance. At this point, I have no idea where he is. And the waves are getting higher. And then I'm finding myself being sent towards the cliff. There was really no beach behind us. It was just straight cliff. So there's nowhere for me to kind of land and get my bearings. So I'm on this board. I'm just getting smashed basically against this cliff over and over. The waves are getting higher and higher. And at some point, I'm sucking in water and I'm doing the best I can to get out. And I'm paddling so hard. And at one point in time, I think to myself, wow, this might be it for me. This might be it. Okay. All right. And then at some point, I took a really deep breath and I decided, no, this is not it. This is not it. I am going to survive. I've always been a survivor. So I'm thinking I'm going to survive. My arms are totally tired, so exhausted, but I start paddling for my life. I am here, stroke after stroke after stroke. Right now, my arms, they feel like they're about to fall off, but I made a decision that I'm going to survive. I'm a survivor. I'm going to do it. I'm paddling. And I paddle enough to get beyond the break. And then the water out there was so much calmer. And it's not waves crashing over and over. It's very calm. It's very flat out there. And I am so exhausted. I roll onto my surfboard, lie down, and I hang out for a few minutes. And I decided from that day forward that I was going to be grateful for every day that I have.
Whew. It's August 14th and the 14th hottest day of the month. Here we are at the beach.
Can it get any more hotter?
I don't know. You mean the weather or the people watching?
Ah, I've always wanted to swim. Look at all these people having fun.
Yeah, this is what San Diego is all about.
Yeah, perfect weather all the time except in the August month.
I know, and tomorrow is going to be the 15th hottest day of August. You know what I did last night? I didn't tell you this. I'm a little bit guilty. But after these hot days, I was at the beach, the same spot, and then I went to that outdoor bar. I had a couple beer, a glass of red wine, and then I went to Equinox, the gym. I'm a member, and I went in without my proper gym clothes. And I was so afraid I was gonna get caught when I was lifting weights and when I was pushing the equipment.
Nice, good for you. Brandon, we've been roommates for 7 years, and you always tell me when you go to the gym, and you went to the gym without me last night.
It was so good after going there, after the beach, the beer, the wine, and I should be a little more responsible tomorrow when I go to the gym. Make sure I have my duffel bag, my proper gym clothes and shoes with me.
Yeah, and also, tell me who you've been living with
If
to
you
come along.
if you think the beach is perfect for people watching, you got to come to the gym with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to come to the gym with you, and I can do that when you call me. But you know what? I'm grateful that you gave me your house to stay when I didn't have any place to stay, and you took me in as your roommate. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm sure you'll invite me next time.
Yeah, so pack your bags. We should meet in the same place here tomorrow, and then we'll go to the gym.
Yay! Thank you, Dan.
Edit. I'm your guardian angel.
Wow. is a surprise.
And I'm your guardian devil.
Oh, well, hello to you both. Very nice to meet you here today.
Your life stands in precarious balance. Either I'm going to save you or the guardian devil's going to kill you.
I'm the water. I might listen to the devil or the
That is I. Who's this?
I'm the fire and you're the ocean.
Well, 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 what have we here?
I am your guardian questioner. I have very strong opinions, but they keep on changing back and forth. I'm just one big flip-flop. Oh, or am I? Ooh.
Well, everyone's going to have to choose a side one day.
Okay,
Everyone
all right.
must choose.
What?
Everyone must choose. That's what
Everyone
life is all about.
Everyone must choose, even me.
Everyone must choose.
especially the water. And of course, you who's swimming in it.
Are we talking about me or her?
I'm talking about the girl who's swimming in the water and who's not out to get everyone's life.
Which girl? Oh, you. I wasn't paying attention.
I just feel so overwhelmed by the water, all of the options in front of me. I mean, I could just sink down deep, deep, deep and just give up. I mean, maybe that's what I'll do.
Don't give up. I'm here to protect you.
Don't give up.
Wow.
Don't give up, but maybe giving up is useful, or maybe you just give up. But, you know, let's keep our options open.
Great point, Flip Flop. Great point. Yeah, okay. Water and fire, what are we thinking here tonight?
Well, I'm not complaining. You're looking at how beautiful I am and all my waves.
Please don't do that again. Fire, you? Nothing from fire tonight. That's okay. All right. So some really great points made by everyone, I think I'm gonna go for it. I wasn't expecting the angel and the devil to agree, but let's do it, guys. Let's do it all together, okay? Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Oh, yes. Oh, hi. It's so good to see you here. It's so good. I'm glad that you've all assembled here today on the shore of the biggest beach here in California. And so I am here to tell you a little bit about decision making. Yes. So I see that you are actually the only two people here. I would just like to ask each of you why you have decided to join us today.
Hi. Sorry, I'm late. I thought I was supposed to take the second subway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Yes. So please.
I actually thought this was the seminar on how to be well dressed in society. So I actually didn't mean to come today.
Wait,
Oh.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, Miss in the orange shirt, did you realize this was a seminar on decision making?
No, I mean, I saw how you were dressed. It looked pretty nice for the beach. So I was expecting to talk about presentation.
So yeah. Hi, Miss. Yes, you came here. You came here to listen to my seminar on
Presentation and how to dress up. Take it away.
It was all over the flyers.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Oh, it's so good to see you. You've definitely come here to listen to me talk about decision making, haven't you?
No, I thought this was a different topic.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it looks like you have a decision to make here today.
well,
And you got to make sure you don't flip or flop.
Exactly.
well, I was hoping that.
And really make use of your presentation skills.
And how you're dressed.
Listen. Look, I just need people to listen to me. I have very important things to say, okay? And I know that you didn't come here to listen to me talk about decision making, but I think that I've got one very important thing that I could share with you.
That's good. Your presentation skills are good. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the point that I want to make is that we should keep our options open. If we keep our options open, then we know the various things that we can choose from in life, and we know the various paths that our lives can go down. And we don't want to get stuck. What we want is to be free. We want to have a lot of freedom. And even if that means having to flip and flop every now and then, that's okay.
But how would we present those options though?
And what kind of clothes should we be wearing when we make that decision?
And how tall do you have to be in order to fit into the clothes?
Yeah. And should you wear flip-flops or shoes?
Now, what is appropriate footwear for this?
Oh,
You have a
okay.
size 5?
Clearly, I'm not making the impact that I would like, but please continue to talk amongst yourselves.
No, wait. Don't go. I'm sorry that I wasn't paying attention and asking all these ridiculous questions that had nothing to do with what you prepared for. I want to speak for the whole group and say, I would love to hear your speech and presentation. I feel like we haven't been very fair to you. And clearly you're excited, so please, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, do you all feel that way?
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, all right, so here we go. I would like all of you to please take a look here. I'm projecting a PowerPoint onto my screen behind me, and I would love to start with point number 1.
Oh no, I can't read.
Oh, hey, Bernardo. I just wanted to check in about the whole flip-flop situation in the office. It seems like, well, there's been some flip-flopping. Are we still allowed to wear flip-flops here?
Honestly, I think it's just for casual Fridays.
Oh, well, this is awkward because it's Tuesday. I mean, I'm only wearing, I only had flip-flops today, so, and I mean, it's interesting because you're wearing flip-flops too. So does this rule consistently apply to you?
I guess for the month of June, July, and August, we can make a slight exception. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. I definitely do. Ooh, and I definitely think that we can throw the whole wardrobe book out the window for the whole office. Like, we can definitely come in sun hats, sunglasses, really soak in the sun, enjoy this summer spirit.
Yeah, consider that we work in the travel industry. I think we should be allowed to wear flip-flops during the summer months.
Ooh, you know how people say that they should dress for the job they want? Well, I think we should dress for the place we want to go. Oh, hey,
Hey,
Terry.
everyone. Hi. Yeah,
Hey.
it's Hat Tuesday.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, I love the look.
Thank you.
I love your flip-flops. Where'd you get them?
Oh, I got them at the beach.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I forgot my hat today. But
Well,
Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm wearing flip-flops. You can't tell. I brought the vodka. Wait, it's not Friday, is it?
it's not Friday.
Okay.
Yo, what's up? I'm
Oh
here.
Hey.
Ah! Oh my God, we're so cute.
I heard the word vodka.
You know,
Joseph, what were you going to say before you were like rudely interrupted?
I was gonna say, don't we all love working in the travel industry?
Mhm.
I know the other day I went to Vegas and I like convinced some guy that like I was working for a really big company and it was a lie. So we made out twice.
Yay! Let's take it down. Nicely done, Loops and Snowflakes. Go ahead and take a bow. Yay! Thanks so much, you guys. What a fun show. And thank you for the suggestion of Flip Flop, audience. Makes me want to go to the beach right now. So yay! That was Loops and Snowflakes. We're going to bring on our next performers for the next show. So yes, we're gonna need from you all, we're gonna need a hobby or a pastime, something that you don't do for a living, you don't do for work, but something that you do for fun, a hobby or pastime. So go ahead and put that in the chat, and we are going to bring up to the virtual stage the professionals.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hi, I'm Mitra.
Hi, I'm Donald.
Hi, I'm Geraldine.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Aaron, and together we are
The Professionals.
Mockumentaries on demand.
And to get us started tonight, thank you to those who are putting in hobbies and pastimes in the chat. Let's see what we've got over here. Playing and collecting Pogs, painting, Pokemon cards. We've done several Pokemon shows actually, but that's a great suggestion. Stamp collecting, face painting. Oh my gosh, another collecting stamps. We've got some stamp collectors.
So I heard, I have to bring a point up here. I heard collecting Pogs. So I did not do this as a youngster, but I recently learned what Pog stands for. Does anybody here know what Pog stands for?
The drink?
I feel like I did once, but I've forgotten.
Lauren's got it. It's
Passion,
orange,
guava.
guava. Yes.
It's
And
really?
me too.
And Pogs, like you go to Hawaii, that's what you get. You get yourself a thing of Pog juice and then you drink it and it is awesome. But like apparently like the whole collections thing. So the company that makes passion orange guava juice in Hawaii started putting the little collectible things in the caps of the bottles that they sold.
Oh.
And then this became a whole collective thing. So this random weird small thing turned into a sensation.
Question,
And
outside of random weird small thing, what is a Pog?
Thank you.
did anybody actually collect them?
I like I knew
hating
people did.
myself by saying I had a ton of Pogs.
Okay, so can you explain to us the whole Pog collecting thing?
Matt, help me out. But they were all cardboard, right?
Yeah, they were little
discs.
cardboard circles and they had little like characters on them, right? Kind of.
Yeah, I definitely had a holographic one. That was
Yeah.
my favorite. I don't remember the purpose of having them, which
And I think people played a game with them similar to Tiddlywinks where you could win them from each other. Am I remembering that part right? Or am I?
there's definitely a game, and I definitely wasn't good at
Yeah.
it, and my brother won.
Did it involve taking a Pog and throwing it at the ground at another Pog?
Rob, that sounds
I think it was-
Tiddlywinks-esque.
Yeah, it was
I've
like
seen
you would
that.
press it, flip
Or
them. I think
yeah.
in your cup. Something
That's
like
one
that.
of those.
I
one of
do
those
know what you're
games-
talking about then, because I saw them in China, but I only ever saw them in China when I was a kid.
Huh. I guess it's one of those games that like people haven't played since the 1930s that they keep trying to bring back, right?
Not
It's like
that old, John.
that and jacks.
Well, in the
No,
90s
I'm
they
not.
did.
Like it's like jacks and like marbles and things. It's like people haven't. Who plays that? Nobody plays
Right.
that.
Those two games, I
Nintendo.
know what they are. What is Pog?
Yes.
That was gonna be the
I
big
played
thing. I just said that. They're gonna come back
I played
roaring.
marbles
It's gonna be
as
the
a
next
kid.
internet craze.
Right. Yeah. It seems very, very Dennis the Menace. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you'd have your marbles in your front pocket and your slingshot in your back pocket.
Slingshot. That's a
Only
deadly
one
weapon.
button on your overalls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a computer. I don't need that. Well, so do we have enough? Are
I think
good?
we do.
I think so.
Childhood games.
Beer games.
Childhood games. Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Yes, we here at the Amalgamated Manufacturing Company in Toledo, Ohio, are going to introduce a new collectible phenomena to the world. I think it's pretty clever as a marketing gimmick. I mean, nobody drinks our amalgamated liquids anymore.
Sorry, I'm late. I was had a run here from the lab. Just working on the latest prototype. You'll be excited to hear what we got going on, boss.
It's okay, Cade. It's okay, Cade. I was pausing, waiting for your entrance, and you came in a little bit late, but you were dramatic. And that's all we need in this kind of situation. We here at Amalgamated are primarily a marketing company. While we make our amalgamated liquids, people really don't like drinking them. So we basically are a marketing lab. Cade, why don't you show them what we've been mixing up?
Give me one sec, boss. I'm still. The lab's a long way down. You know, it's like 4 levels below ground. Why did we have to do the interviews on the ground floor when the boys are all working down like at B6?
Because outsiders are not allowed in the restricted research area. You know, we have a lot of secret stuff happening down there in the Amalgamated Research Lab sub-basements.
All right, but Mr. Bossman, would it really be the worst thing if the public found out about, you know?
Hey! This is going on camera, Cade. This is going on camera.
Okay, the thing. You know,
why don't you take a drink of amalgamated liquid and calm yourself down, Cade?
Okay, I can't.
Take a drink of amalgamated liquid. Choose any flavor you want.
I forgot my bottle downstairs.
I have one under your seat. What do you think I am? The president of Amalgamated, and you think I don't have amalgamated liquids around?
Okay, Mr. Bossman, look, I'd love, under any normal circumstance, you know, I'd love to take a drink of that, but the boys, you know, they got some experiments going down there that I can't talk about, and as you know, so I'm sort of on, you know, they need to wait for me to.
Why don't you just show them the collectibles? Show them the collectibles, Cade.
Okay, here, it's like a little bottle.
It's an invisible bottle. You won't even know that it's there.
Yeah, but the invisible bottle, that's like old stuff. You know, the cool thing is that this little wrong side. This little top part, you know, it's got this audio device right here. You know, it tinkles. You listen really close.
That seems awful expensive, Cade. We got to get something that we can distribute with our amalgamated liquids that will get the kids interested.
Right, but the tinkle, it really captures their attention. You know, it draws them in. It just
seems expensive. It just seems expensive.
I mean, you get what you pay for, Mr. Bossman. You get what you pay for.
And we don't got a lot of money to pay for it. If we had money to pay for things, we wouldn't have to be engaging in this massive research campaign to come up with a collectible item that will capture the joy of kids around the world without spending any money. I don't want to go out of business, Cade. I don't want to go out of business.
See, every device has a different sounding tinkle.
Okay, well, maybe we should reevaluate. Let's take it to the testing chamber.
Hi, I'm CJ. This is Helen. We're the developers for Consolidated Collectibles.
CJ, this is the newest one.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Mini wind chimes.
The kids are gonna love it. Last year, they were all about the cardboard. This year, safety pins. You can give them anything and they'll love it.
Yes. We just gotta come up with a snack food to insert them in.
You can always just throw some dirt in a bag and call it a day. Kids will eat anything.
Yeah, they will. Oh, well. Somebody's bound to have a product that needs a collectible. And when they do, Helen and I will be waiting.
We'll be there. Let's get back to the work.
My name is Billy Angram. I'm 8 years old, and I love drinking amalgamated beverages and collecting the bottle caps.
Hi. My name is Sharon, and I also like collecting bottle caps and showing them to people to show that I know how to collect things like adults who collect those stamps, but much more fun.
Sharon and I are the only smart kids in our school. Everybody else is too dumb to know how much fun collecting bottle caps is. Isn't that right, Sharon?
That's right. We're so smart that we take all the bottle caps from all the other kids in school, and they don't know that they're missing out on all the fun. Oh my God.
Oh, that was
I think
Shelley Silverstein from our. You can't be in our bottle cap club, Shelley.
No, Shelley, you
Always
can't be in
thinking
our
that they can be in our
bottle
bottle cap
club.
club, but she's not smart enough, like we are.
No,
We are the
she's
smartest.
she's really nice though, but she's not as
I
smart.
guess
You're right.
she's not bottle cap
Okay.
material.
No, it's just you and me and the bottle caps all together.
I got a new red one. It's really shiny.
Oh wow. I got a new one with a face.
Oh, that is nice. Look at the blue eyes.
They
Do
follow
you
you
want
all over.
Do you want to trade? I've got my 2013 cactus bottle cap from the cactus juice. That was limited edition, straight out of Arizona. Let's talk about it after school.
Ooh, yeah. I've wanted that one for ages.
Come on in, come on over. There's nothing dangerous around here. Come on, Consolidated Amalgamated Manufacturing. Come on. Don't be a slowpoke. Look, if you're gonna miss the tour, there, hey, come on. Your mom, my sister, said I had to take care of you. So you take care.
I'm sorry, Uncle. It's just so beautiful, all of it.
Yeah, this is where we manufacture the amalgamated liquids.
I bet you could drink this for everything in that big sphere for 100,000 years and still never run out.
Oh, you wouldn't want to drink that. That's part of the feedstock for the amalgamated liquids, and it's a bit cold for you. But
it says liquid on it.
Yes.
I don't know the other words, but I know liquid.
Well, the other word's oxygen. That's what you breathe, but you don't want to breathe it when it's in a liquid form. That's one of the liquids we amalgamate into the amalgamated liquids that you love so much.
There's oxygen, in amalgamated liquids?
Well, that's what the scientists tell me, but I'm not a scientist. I'm a businessman. And you know, I didn't just bring you here to show you the liquid.
Is that smoking? Yeah. Is there smoking in amalgamated liquids, Uncle?
No, it's scientists tell me
Smoking's
there's
bad.
nothing. Yeah, no. That's why you don't want to drink that. It says no smoking.
Oh.
But you're being distracted. You're being distracted. I brought you here because I need your knowledge.
You need my
I
knowledge?
need your knowledge. So just
Well,
stand right there.
I am pretty smart.
Well, here's some amalgamated liquid. You just take that and enjoy it.
Okay.
And tell me what would make you want to eat it more. And drink it more, but eat it more too. Yeah, we're working with the chunky version. So,
Well, I really like the bottle caps.
the bottle caps. I mean, we're getting rid of the bottle caps, son. It's a removable.
You're getting rid of the bottle caps?
Well, I mean, it costs money to have disposable bottle caps, so we were thinking of putting it together.
No, Uncle, you can't. You mustn't. No,
I
never.
need to know what you want to collect. We got to give you something to stick onto the bottle or put into the bottle. We were thinking of some weird little my boffins were doing some weird little feathery audio thing. Do you like feathery audio, son? Do you like feathery audio?
I don't know what that means, Uncle.
I don't know what it means either. The boffins come up and they say, like, this is what's going to be it. We're going to have an invisible bottle with feathers on the top, and you're going to have a microphone in it, and it's going to listen, and you're going to, apparently the kids are collecting these things. Do you want to collect that, son?
Bottle caps, yes.
No,
Uncle, that's what we collect.
Why are you still on the bottle caps? I don't understand the bottle caps. Bottle caps are from the last century.
That's why there's so many of them are rare, and they're worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Our bottle caps are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
A couple of them from the the botched runs where you threw out all but just a few bottles.
I buried those underneath a parking lot in Nevada. How do people get those?
Oh, they got fancy metal detectors that are tuned to bottle caps. They found them.
So you're saying the very thing that I'm getting rid of is what you want, son?
I'm surprised you're just learning this now, Uncle. I mean, there's amalgamated bottle cap clubs all over the country. There's even a national organization.
I'm not a econometric marketing person. I'm a businessman. I do business. I don't worry myself about those little things.
Oh,
why didn't you tell me before now?
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't need to apologize. Do we apologize? Just have a good cherry amalgam.
I'm in trouble.
You're not in trouble. No. The business is in trouble. I'm going to have to retool the entire production line. I threw out all the bottle cap making machines. I'll put them in the back. I thought we didn't need them anymore. Oh, this is going to be hard.
I'm going to go to the bar and have some amalgamated liquid.
Oh my God, you have a whole collection of bottle caps?
Yes, we do, Sharon. But we're here to ask you today if there's anything you like other than bottle caps that you might want to collect.
Different to bottle caps?
Yeah, different to bottle caps.
Oh.
Come on, Sharon. You know there's something else.
Ooh, it's been so long. I've been collecting bottle caps for so long. I would like to collect.
Well, Roche, Rochambeau for it, Sharon. Rochambeau.
Bottle caps? Okay, I would like
Listen,
to
kid,
collect.
we've been grilling you for 9 hours. You gotta come up with something other than bottle caps.
I just love them so much. They're how about toys made from bottle caps?
All right.
Or
So if we decide to make a toy from a bottle cap, what would the toy look like?
a bottle cap with another bottle cap with a I don't know what the right answer is.
It's gonna be a long
Oh,
night,
no.
Helen. You better send out for Chinese.
Oh my gosh. Or we just make a bottle cap family.
Yeah. And maybe she'll have some ideas about what kind of snack to pair it with.
All right, Sharon. We'll get some chow mein and then we'll reconvene.
We're gonna let you sit and think.
Okay.
Well, I'm on site, Mr. Bossman. I trust you didn't change anything that the
We've
boys were working
changed
on?
everything.
Why did we have to change everything? We were so close to finally getting something out the doors. We haven't made a new product in 85 years, boss.
My nephew informed me that he enjoys collecting our bottle caps. The bottle caps that we just retooled to completely eliminate.
Yes, it
The
was a
100
brilliant move. You know, you told us you wanted to. You told us to get rid of the tinkling thing because it cost too much money, and enact other cost-saving measures. So we got rid of the bottle caps. We're getting rid of the labeling.
Not getting rid of the bottle caps anymore. But go on.
If we're not getting rid of the bottle caps, then we invested so much money in designing a bottle capless bottle.
Look, I'm not an accountant. I'm a businessman. And as a businessman, I'm telling you, we need the bottle caps back because that's what the kids want. That's what the kids want, Kay. They want bottle caps.
Oh, Mr. Bossman, I don't know how to tell you. It's. Look, if we bring back the bottle caps, all right, we're gonna have to bring back the labeling. We're gonna have to bring back the neck shaping at the top. We're gonna have to bring back the spirally corkscrew things for the bottle caps to screw onto.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to.
Look, these are all technical details. I'll tell you, I don't want the narrow top. Be creative with your bottle caps. I don't know. These kids might want like a banana bottle cap or something. I don't know. Dude, just try. Give me some options. Give me some options. I want you to be creative.
Okay.
Do something useful for once in your life. Make a bottle cap.
All right. I'm thinking on this last. We got some ideas. To toss at you.
Good.
All right.
Toss them to the cameras too.
No narrow necking bottles caps. That's right out. It's not gonna work. Can't manufacture that. We have like really wide like saucer plate bottle lids.
Okay.
Not quite bottle caps, but there'll be bottle lids. You can snap on. Right. You can just peel it on, peel it off, snap on, snap off. So you can make a jingy little dingy song jingle out of that, like a snap-on bottle.
This is all good. This is all good. This is all good. This is all. Okay. I also want the Teletubbies on
it. Does you need to play a sound when we open it, like the Teletubbies?
Just wrap it all up. No. Just the obvious. I want the obvious. I want the obvious Teletubbies on it. Why don't you run down to the 8th sub-basement? I'll give you a half an hour. Give me what you got. I want a nice PowerPoint, maybe some nice transitions. And I'm going to be finding where my nephew went because he's somewhere in the machine.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll go tell the boys downstairs to toss everything out again.
Good.
All right. For the business.
I'm here at recess, waiting for the children. Sharon.
I don't think they're going to show up.
All right.
I've been looking for my
Here.
nephew for like 45 minutes and he disappeared.
All right. Well, you're enough of a child at heart. Oh, good.
Oh, there he is.
Charlie has found his way here.
Okay, great. Okay, do I need to be here anymore? My nephew is not caught in the machinery. He's
Are
seeing.
you guys at my clubhouse?
I'm next to the slide, Charlie. I can see your clubhouse, though. It's a mighty fine clubhouse.
Yeah, my
I'm
clubhouse
over-
is near the playground, but you guys shouldn't be this close. It's after hours.
I'm over here by the drinking fountain with our new double-necked bottle.
Oh, that's a new one. Are we contracting with you, or can we get that? Can you send that down to the sub basement?
Ooh, we can make arrangements.
Okay,
We figured if kids are gonna want bottle caps so much, we can charge a premium for them to get 2 bottle caps in one purchase.
Hey,
That
Sharon.
is brilliant.
Sharon, are we meeting? Come on, let's sneak away from the adults.
Hold
Let's meet in the
up.
clubhouse.
Yeah, you kids go off and play. We're going to talk about business here.
I need the
Business.
children. I need the children momentarily.
Yeah, you take the kids. CJ, come down to the sub basement. We'll discuss this.
Certainly, boss man.
We were gonna have a trading meeting.
Well, I'll give you what I got. Answer my questions. How about that? How's that for a trade for you?
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Oh,
It's a beauty, I know.
That's a 1917 Guinness first edition.
Yep.
they
Right-
only made
right
100 of them.
Yeah, right before they shut down for the war.
How do you like it as a hat?
I mean, I guess that's one way to use a priceless, collectible, heirloom quality item.
Without the hat? With the hat? Nothing.
Just the bottle
Why would you
cap?
do that?
Yeah.
Why would you abuse a beautiful bottle cap like that?
I'm
Where'd
out.
it go?
I threw it over there at your clubhouse. Now
Sure.
go get it. I'm going
Get the metal detector. We gotta find it. We gotta find it.
I can't find it.
Stay right there. I'm gonna get the metal detector. Be right back.
Okay.
I don't think CJ realizes just how big of an idea she has on her hands here.
It was a good idea. One mistake we made is what we put in it.
Look,
Turns
CJ,
out
you-
the extra neck acts as an aperture for extra oxygen to get in and speed up the fermentation process of any fruit juice. We had an entire playground get drunk.
look, CJ isn't a businesswoman. She's a big thinker. She creates ideas. CJ, I can tell you as a businessman, the mistakes that we made here are small compared to the mistakes we'll make in the future. In the future, we'll make larger and larger mistakes for larger and larger sums of money, and more consumers will still buy our double-necked, quarter-necked, 16-necked bottles with thousands of bottle caps. We will continue to rise. build deeper and deeper research facilities, larger and larger amalgamation machines, and we will rule the soft drink world with our caps.
How long do we have to stay down here until the bad press blows over and we can reemerge?
Well, the radiation detectors say 14 years.
Want to play Pogs?
Ooh, I love Pogs.
All right, Charlie, let's go over this one more time. All right, the next time you see your uncle, it doesn't matter how many mean words he throws at you. You just gotta, just say, I only want bottle caps in a standard bottle that isn't going to change dimensions or manufacturing capabilities or any such thing like that. And just same thing. Let's just tell that.
Kay is trying to get me to manipulate my uncle on his behalf. He hasn't really given me much incentive, though.
Look, do you like being yelled at by your uncle?
I just like.
No, it runs in a family. Both Charlie and his boss and both Charlie and his uncle are like just. Oh, it's so hard to get through to them.
Yeah, they're weird. We're weird. The world's weird. So what?
And I gotta take care of that for 14 years, and I bet as soon as Mr. Bossman gets out, he's gonna wonder why there aren't 17,000 different designs of amalgamated drink and beverages. You have a good kid.
Okay. You gotta give the people what they want. And if that means 17,000 different collectible bottle caps, so much the better.
Oh my God, there's no getting through to anybody in your family. You're all lunatics.
I guess so.
Aaron won me over. As soon as I got banned from the playground, took a long, hard think. And now I've joined the Bottle Cap Club.
There's finally another girl member, and now we outrank the boys.
Bottle Cap Sisters Unite.
Let's give it up for the professionals! This world of bottle cap. Yeah, it's always like a strange, weird, capitalistic world, huh? Yes! Oh, and we've got things in the trees. Spring has sprung.
Yeah.
Spring
Spring has sprung. Yes.
Nice.
Where is it?
Well, thank you, professionals. And professionals are doing shows all over the place. So check out their Facebook. Do you have an Instagram? Do you have a social? You got all the social media?
You got a Facebook.
Yep.
Facebook.
Professionals Improv, and we'll be back on the Leela stage again later this season. Thank you so much, Leela. And we're actually going to be performing at a few fringe festivals as well. So May will be our next one, and then we've got another one later in the summer as well. So you can see us a couple different places.
And you can always see our archive shows on YouTube at Professionals Improv.
Cool. Nice. Well, thank you, professionals. Can't wait to see y'all again.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
So, last but definitely not least, we have our duo, our fantastic duo for you this evening. Like I said before, these are both beloved faculty members at Leela and just fantastic improvisers and people. So let's bring up to the stage Odell and DeYoung.
This is Christopher DeYoung.
And this is Nicole Odell.
And together we are Odell and DeYoung.
DeYoung.
So earlier in the chat, we asked all of our wonderful audience to give us suggestions because it is spring break. And while us as adults don't really know the concept of spring break as we used to, when we were young and carefree, spring break was a perfect time to make all of the worst decisions possible. So we asked you, the audience, what some what a bad decision might be. A bad decision that someone might make. And my God, you guys really came through.
Yeah, this was sort of horrifying and awesome.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read out a few of my favorites. And Chris, if you'll help me choose. Craig writes the decision to eat at the all-you-can-eat buffet. Jill writes a belly flop off a high dive. Nikki writes participating in the wet t-shirt contest. Nick writes caught with the local sheriff's daughter. Storm Miguel Flores writes go to Florida.
Wow.
Wow. And Gil writes getting a tattoo at a party.
Wow. I don't know. Of all of those, there's only a few that I can't say I have any experience with at all. What about you? We should pick something unfamiliar so we can
All right,
improvise.
yeah. I'm going to pick caught with the local sheriff's daughter.
I was too. I've never dated anyone in law enforcement, so this will be an interesting exploration.
Awesome. Thank you so much, audience. And without further ado, Odell and Dion. It was a wonderful time. Nothing like a roll in the hay. Nothing like a risky roll in the hay, and there's a number of ways that one can make that happen. The first of which is using no protection. Second of which is pretending that you have used protection, and then you don't. That one's more fun when both parties are involved. But the last is when you hook up with someone who you really shouldn't hook up with, because if you do, the consequences could be dire. In this case, I decided to indulge my particular preference by going after the daughter of someone in law enforcement. Now, this woman was as graceful as they come. She walked with a power and a grace that you don't often see down here in rural Kentucky, and I could tell that she'd never been with a woman before. And so I decided to give her a little roll in the hay myself, and my God, it was a dream.
Well, we had just gotten back from church, second service. It was about 7 p.m. And then my daughter gave me the bad news. She said she had a place to be, and I said, it's Sunday. I know you got a place to be. It's here doing your homework. You're back to college as soon as this crazy COVID thing is done, and I want you to study. She said, no, Daddy, I got somewhere to be. And I said, but it's Sunday. And she said, I got somewhere to be. And she gave me that look that my mother used to give me, and I knew there was no point in arguing with her. And she never came home that night. Not once did she come home, not to get her. Well, I don't know what she would have come home to pick up, because I sure wouldn't have let her leave. But she didn't come home till Monday morning, and she looked like she had been out all night. And if you know what I mean, well, that's what she looked like. I let her go to bed, but we had a talk that night, and I could not believe my ears. She had dated that neighbor girl, Georgette. I didn't know where to start. This is not how I raised my daughter.
The next morning, I woke up to a heavy pounding on the door. I looked out the blinds and I saw Sheriff Johnson standing there, fingers hooked in his belt, gun glinting in his holster. And I knew that Johnson was coming for Georgette. It was only a matter of time. I knew it was going to happen. God knows I love a risk, and with risk comes consequences. But I knew that I had to have to let the man have his say. I mean, my goodness, I did just pleasure his only daughter for hours at a time, over and over again. Women have that capacity. And so I let him in, and he strode, spurs a-clinking, tapping his fingernails on the butt of his gun. And I looked him straight in the eye, and I said, Sheriff Johnson, I know you might be a little bit angry right now, but trust me when I say your daughter is happier this morning than she has ever been.
Well, I'm not ashamed to tell you my mind was blown. You know, I don't live in a cave. I'm in law enforcement, but I've seen a few things, and well, I just sort of stood there and stammered like that for about 10 minutes. I didn't know what to say. This woman was bold as brass. And, damn it, if she wasn't right, my daughter kind of had a glow about her. She slunk in like a happy kitty cat and went straight to bed, wouldn't talk to me, had a little smile on her face. I could see that what Georgette here was telling me was true. But, I got my pride. Frankly, I raised my daughter to be a homophobe because the church told me to, but I saw her come home happy and I just didn't know what to do with myself. So I stood there and I kind of fulminated like my father used to, not really saying much by way of coherent English. And this woman just kind of looked at me and I couldn't tell if she was going to say something kind or something mean, because I was clearly pretty upset, having been a single father all these years. I felt like the slingshot effect of fate was coming back, the lack of feminine touch and a long, difficult life my daughter had just landed square somehow on top of me and my moral obligations. And I could not believe what that woman said next.
I leaned in real close. I could smell the cigarette on his breath, and I said, "Hey, honey, is this homophobe feeling a little bit of homofomo?" Edit. FOMO, daddy. FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, that's what FOMO means.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot going for you. You're number one in math at the junior high, and that's something to be proud of. This accounting job I have paid for this house. It paid for the dress you're wearing. It paid for your math books. I think that being good at math is all you're going to need. And there'll be a few difficult years between now and when you're about 35. And after that, people will start treating you with a lot more respect.
Daddy, being good at math doesn't make you cool at school. And when you don't let me go to Rachel's pool party, that just makes things worse. Instead, I'm stuck here eating baked chicken breast with you.
All right. Look, baked chicken breast is healthy. All right. I bet they're serving a lot of really greasy, heavy food at that party. It's logy. It's probably full of carbs. They're probably serving a lot of, red meat. I mean, that's bad for your heart. All the research says so. Look, Jill, honey, you've got to be sensible about this. You've got a future ahead of you. You're good at math. A lot of the people at that party are going to peak in the next 3 to 5 years and spend the next 30 or 40 drinking away their memories.
Dad, will you help me understand what exactly you have against having fun? Like, what is your problem with fun?
I'm not against having fun, sweetheart. I'm against having fun with the wrong people. Why don't you stay home and watch some Rick and Morty? It's too old for you.
Look, Rick and Morty is like child's play. I mean, some of the jokes I don't get, but only because those references are from before my time. Look, let me tell you a little something about Rachel and her pool parties, okay? If you show up to Rachel's pool party, she notices you, okay? She will nod at you in the hallway. She nods, Dad. And she stops writing "Teresa is a slut" on the side of the bathroom stall. And how I feel about Teresa. She's my best friend. If I don't go to this pool party, next thing you know, it's going to be Jill is a little bitch whore.
All right, first off, you can call anybody a bitch whore except yourself, sweetie. I didn't raise you to have no self-respect. Secondly, this party is probably full of drugs and toxic masculinity. And furthermore, I can tell you from every single PTA meeting, which I have never missed, that Rachel's mother is a raving alcoholic, and I worry for your safety. Raving alcoholic.
He's a raving alcoholic?
Not just an alcoholic, she raves. She raves mostly at PTA meetings, okay? She doesn't like that I button my shirts up to the...
She can take me to the raves, Dad.
Sweetheart, I mean that she speaks unreasonably. I doubt she shares your taste in music.
I thought you meant like the glow sticks.
She dresses like a character on an old TV show called Prairie Home Companion. okay? She's not into your dance music.
My God, Dad, that show sounds so boring.
It was. That was part of its charm. It was a nice way
Edit.
to relax.
So I decided that the best way to entertain the masses was to write long, rambling stories about people doing chores in the snow, and it made me a millionaire.
God damn it! This idea is going to sell itself, and not just on radio. We got to make a television show. We're going to put people just on stage talking into microphones for hours and hours on public television. You're a genius.
Yes. I love talking slow and sometimes about pie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pie?
Yes, I like to talk about how warm it is on the inside, but the crust was not exactly what she wanted it to be.
Now, is this innuendo?
What's
or do you
that?
mean actually the dessert, pie?
Pie, yes. I talk about how she had to start her baking over from scratch, and then I slowly describe the process step by step.
You are going to make more money from more old people than anybody else in history, because everybody who listens to this is either going to be on like Thorazine or other medication, or they're going to be over 70 and they're going to love it. They're going to love it, but you got to talk slower. Can you talk slower?
I can talk slower, but
There we
I need
are.
to ask you a question.
What's that?
While I'm the wholesome face of this radio show, is it okay if I still sexually harass people behind the scenes?
Like from a legal standpoint, morally,
Because I won't do it unless I get to grab some ass.
well, you can start with mine. Edit.
Edit.
So she turned sideways and she looked at me and said, well, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? And that's when I knew she was okay. So I don't know. Anyway, that was my first date. What about you?
She was turning sideways just like me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean to, make you recall a bad date.
That's a fair question. I mean, we meet on the internet and we got to sort of find out if we're axe murderers or crazy people or decent human beings.
I've had a hard time dating as a stormtrooper too. I feel like a lot of people get really hung up on the morality aspect of being a stormtrooper. And what a lot of these men don't understand is they're rebels. The whole thing is you have to crush rebels. That's like in the name, they're rebelling. you know?
Yeah, there's no light without darkness.
Yeah. Oh, forgot we're supposed to have these out on duty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, have you had any success? I'd love a success story, Jack, because I'm really I'm getting pretty lonely.
Yeah, me too, Frankie. I don't know. I wish I had more to tell you. I think you have to suffer for your art, is what it is.
I mean, I'd mostly say it's worth it. The sweaty armor and, constantly being in danger of choked out. But I'm really passionate about what I do. I just love squashing rebellions. It's like my favorite.
Totally.
But the emotional cost as far as just being isolated.
I mean, who gets to squash rebellions? Who gets that kind of power? I mean, we can't even shoot straight and we get that kind of power.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as the people who worked in Trump's office. I know that they're like gagging for it because just no one will date them. And I mean, they're only a little bit less evil than us. So I feel like the outlook is bad.
Look, I don't want to criticize, but that's just such a depressing thought.
Yeah, I
I mean,
know.
you have to bring that up. I could use a little hope myself.
Well, I mean, what if next time, like you say, halt to someone, you follow it up with, what's your astrological sign?
See, I feel like somebody like you, with your level of confidence, you could pull that off. And
Oh no, that's something I put down in a dream journal once. I'm not confident enough to pull that off.
well,
Jack.
I mean, I don't dare try that. I'm liable to be punched.
Yeah.
You just don't get very far doing small talk in a full suit of armor. People just expect trouble going in. It's kind of a high hurdle to get past, and it's hard to look friendly with the breather on. And it's not even good for poison gas. Just smoke.
I know. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, my knee-jerk go-to move is a jab in the chest. And so far, guys really don't like that.
No, nobody does. I mean, that's really what it's for. It's meant to piss people off so you can start trouble.
Wow.
At least I have you to talk to. Sorry?
We're going to be alone forever.
I just said, at least I have you to talk to.
Oh.
I mean, if I'm here and you're
That
here,
doesn't
we're not
count.
alone.
I've never seen you without your armor on. I don't even know what you look like.
I can take my helmet off. I mean, I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Whoa. It's like some overt boundary crossing.
Maybe we don't need to be alone.
Can we do this? Like,
No.
Can 2 stormtroopers date? Is that allowed?
No, Frankie, it's not. That's the idea. We'd be rebelling, but not telling anyone, so it doesn't count.
But then we'd be part of the rebellion, Jack.
But only between us. Outside, in the world, we'd still be stormtroopers. We'd get it all.
I don't know. I'm starting to kind of see the appeal of the rebellion. Is that bad?
I don't know, Frankie. I'm just going to take this glove off and see how it feels. Oh, that is so delicious.
Oh my God, skin. I haven't seen skin in a really long time.
You didn't know it was green either, did you?
No, I didn't. So silly.
Take your glove off and just touch my hand. Oh my God, you're blue. I somehow always knew you were blue.
Yeah, you can't see on my arms that get stripes. I'm like an avatar,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I haven't touched another living thing in like a decade. Not since
God,
I joined.
Your skin is so cold and rough.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yours feels, I don't know, kind of vulnerable, kind of like your heart's beating quickly.
Yeah, and like kind of hairy too.
Is that like
normal for my species? Yeah.
Okay, I was going to ask if like your heart is beating quickly or slowly for your species.
Oh no, the hair is normal. My heart rate's definitely up. Usually it's like 30 BPM.
Okay. Wow. All right. Maybe we shouldn't do this. I don't want something to pop. I don't know your physiology, although
Jack,
Frankie.
Far. Please help me. Help me to stop from being alone. You're my only hope. Edit. So I decided to take Sheriff Johnson out for breakfast. He was a little hesitant at first. Not only is he in a very unfamiliar situation, very uncomfortable for him, he was blushing the entire time. He also informed me that he was gluten-free, but I assured him that the diner I had in mind had options. And we sat down, one across from the other, and I just felt like I was inclined, nay, required, to tell this man, this strong, caring, utterly misled man, that his daughter was more than just his daughter. She was a well-rounded, gorgeous human being, and you might do well to ask how I know that just from the 7 orgasms that I gave her, but I tell you what, I can tell a lot about a person. in the course of that activity. And when I spoke about her, his face just started to light up. I could see him begin to soften.
She had this habit. I'm familiar with this because my whole family's this way. When she was thinking, you could hear some of her thoughts. She would mutter to herself, and I don't think she realized she was giving herself away. And I sat there and I teared up when she said all those nice things about my daughter. And I've never been so uncomfortable in my whole life, but I just had to tell her. I looked her in the eye and I said, it's a goddamn shame, but I've only had 7 orgasms in my entire life, and I'm 57 years old. And I wiped away a tear, and I looked, and I looked. I smiled a little, and I said, I did not know that there was a brunch place in this town that was gluten-free and where all the wait staff was cross-dressers. I am learning a lot of new things today, and just bear with me if I'm not quite up to it. I think you're a kind person, I said to her. You got a tough front, but I believe you respect my daughter. I heard you muttering to yourself as if I couldn't hear you. My mother used to do that. It warms my heart a little bit to see that kind of challenge in a person's life. They don't recognize themselves. It bespeaks a certain vulnerability of the heart. And then I said, I need to think about this a little. So I ordered a large stack of pancakes, gluten-free pancakes. They're made with rice flour. They're actually very persuasive. They have a bit of the gluten-y consistency. And I got a big stack for both of us and a couple of black coffees. And I said, we're going to sit here and we're going to eat for an hour, and we're going to tell each other a couple of things about each other, and then I will decide if you are allowed to date my daughter. And if I say no, I never talk to her again. But if I say yes, I'm willing to go all the way to the wedding.
Internally, I was thinking to myself, it's a very, very extreme set of criteria, but I agreed to it because I could see the walls breaking down, and so I decided to gently pry by screaming, 7 orgasms? That's it? In your whole life? He was nervous. He was looking over shoulder after shoulder, but of course everybody at this cafe doesn't give a shit. I'm in there all the time talking about my sexual activities and exploits. And he, shaking, told me why, yes, he had married his high school sweetheart, and he was a widower. And during that time, one of their 7 lovemaking sessions resulted in his beautiful daughter. And I said, Sheriff Johnson, my friend, you have got some horizons to expand.
My beautiful daughter's mother eventually told me that she needed another woman more than she needed me, and she ran away to follow Tom Petty on tour, and she was hit by a monster truck in a parking lot at a tailgate party outside an event in Reno, Nevada. That was my divulging of a personal event. And it occurred to me when she yelled that thing about my number of orgasms that I probably should not have worn my uniform, star, and hat, Stetson hat, thank you very much, into this diner. Because I don't mind being told off, but being told off in an official capacity is a bit difficult, tends to lead to union trouble and such. But I was impressed. And I said, fine, 7 orgasms for me, but you put on a tough front, lady. I need to know something about you. Tell me there's a heart in there. Tell me something about yourself and not my daughter. And I slowly started on what probably was the remaining 85% of my pancakes. I had been too strung up to eat.
And I leaned in and I said, my aunt was a monster truck driver. Edit. I like this one. This one rumbles.
Well, Julie, it's you. I think you ought to buy it.
Oh, come on. I'm not sure I can afford this. Look at this thing. It's a 4-wheel drive, 70 horsepower. Is that a lot? I don't know. It just feels good.
Now, Julie, I'm a salesman. I'm Billy the salesman. It says right here on my work shirt, Billy the
I
salesman. So
know, we're acquainted.
Yeah, and let me tell you, as a salesman, there is no arguing with matters of the heart. Respect my professional judgment.
I mean, I gotta tell you, I never expected to like a British truck this much. I mean, everything's on the wrong side. You know, I got my right arm on the window.
Very few people know Aston Martin makes monster trucks. They are hard to find. And secondhand, you have lucked out secondhand. And in this tasteful gray, James Bond would have driven this truck.
I mean, I gotta tell you, me driving a James Bond truck is just a personal goal. It's a bucket list, honestly. But I just, I'm a little bit afraid that if I go for it, it just won't do what I need it to.
Oh, you have no idea what this will do. Hit that. You see that row of buttons next to the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Hit button number 1.
What is
Those are twin
that?
Gatling machine guns, 50 caliber machine guns, shoot right out the front. That's why we put that rusted Ford in front of this truck.
So it's a truck and an automatic weapon?
Oh, hit button number 2.
View, 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 view. Lasers?
Wait, yep. I was going to say wait for it, but I guess the birds aren't flying today. Normally we get a pigeon. You hit those lasers, you get at least one pigeon.
This is like a killing machine.
I told you, James Bond, Aston Martin.
But here's my problem though. I am a little bit lightly endowed, if you know what I mean, and I need this to imply otherwise.
Got your back. Got your back. We can raise this truck another 3 inches.
Another 3 inches.
3 inches. And if you want to pay for an extra year on it, at the rate I can get you, because we've known each other a long time, we can raise it 6 inches. Past the current 24. That would be a 30-inch lift.
30-inch lift.
30-inch. You know how big 30 inches is?
It's more than most women can handle.
It's this big. This
old.
This is how big you would be driving around in this truck. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
And because we know each other, we've known each other a long time, I'm going to cut you a deal. You tell me the monthly rate you want, we'll double it. We got a deal.
I can feel my confidence growing. Just right up.
And you haven't even hit buttons 4 through 12.
There's 9 more? Cool. I don't know. I don't want anything like that's crazy fancy.
Well, just don't hit button 13.
Edit. Button 13. No, you mustn't hit button 13.
Why not?
Button 13 will awaken the curse.
The Kurds?
The curse.
The curse.
That's right. There's no cheese involved here. If you hit button 13, it will awaken an evil the likes of which this land has never seen.
This is a very, very strange conversation for us to be having in an elevator. Are you sure that button 13 awakens a curse and does not go to the 13th floor?
Button 13 is bad luck. If you hit button 13, you know what will happen to this elevator. It will go past floor 12.
To the you're saying the entire floor is cursed?
Yes.
Now I'm kind of curious. I think we should go investigate. I have a flashlight here.
You mustn't. Do you know what's happened on level 13?
Interesting things, perhaps.
Once there was a businessman who was here for a conference.
Yes?
That's it. It was a conference.
Listen,
Level 13.
I think we should risk it. Our marriage has been a little dull.
No, Benedict. You know what else happened on level 13?
Tell me, Persephone, tell me.
Someone opened the minibar without realizing that there was a surcharge.
Ah!
Ah!
You mustn't, Benedict, you mustn't.
Oh, Persephone, perhaps we must. Perhaps we can dodge the traps and find whatever treasure is being guarded by these horrors.
No, Benedict. I haven't told you the worst story about what's happened on level 13.
There can't possibly be more.
There is.
What?
Once, someone asked for extra towels and they never got them.
Fuck me.
That's right. Benedict, please, if you love me at all, we mustn't go to level 13.
Persephone, at our advanced age, we've seen everything life has to offer. Perhaps it's time for a little danger. Perhaps it's time for more than Netflix and Lovecraft novels and the occasional secret assassination of a neighbor.
Oh, Benedict, I thought that this vacation was going to be a relaxing time full of demons and skeletons come back to life. I'm not ready for subpar hotel service.
Persephone, it is a test. It is a test. And if we pass, the Order may finally let us join. If we retrieve every item out of that minibar without paying and take it back to the Order's pool party, perhaps they will finally grant us the robes of membership.
Benedict, you speak of what has been foretold in the prophecy. What makes you think that we were the ones the prophecy meant?
Because I have nothing left to lose. I know you're having an affair with Harold.
Benedict.
My brother Harold, clean cut, a vicar, an upstanding citizen. My God, woman, how could you?
Benedict, you know the only reason that I'm with Harold now is because you committed one of the worst offenses that a husband can commit.
Don't say it!
You forgot to unload the clean dishes from the dishwasher!
Damn you, woman! Will you never forgive me?
Oh, sorry. And I interrupted. I'm going up to level 13.
No! Don't you say it!
Say it, you guys. Yay, Odell and DeYoung! Come back on and bow. Yay! Nicely done. So much fun. So Odell and DeYoung will be back on our stage this quarter. Check it out. And yes, if anybody else is in the Zoom room still, pop on, say hello and goodbye to our audience. We had the professionals this evening. We had our grad show from Loops and Snowflakes. Thank you so much, audience. So we'll be doing more shows all through June on Saturday night. So check out our Facebook event. You can check out our whole season, all the shows that are going to be there, and we'll be updating them periodically as well. So check back and have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night.